Entertainment in crystal clear digital quality. Download the Radio Parami app and listen to News Talk 710 KURV and our family of Radio United broadcast and digital stations. The Radio Parami app. Download it now.
KURV. Every week on the Sergio Show, we have a chance to speak with our friends, family over at Edinburgh CISD. And joining us again is Dr. Mario Salinas. And I know what he's going to be tuning in to watch tonight from the Cotton Bowl, right? I know he's going to be tuning in to watch the University of Texas Longhorns take on Ohio State tonight. So if the Longhorns win, there you go. They're going to be fighting the Fighting Irish for the national championship. Mario, Happy New Year. How you doing, my friend?
I am good, and you're absolutely correct. I will be watching the game.
Yeah, watch tonight. Party at your house. Watch party.
Just my son and I. We'll watch the game. I think that Texas is playing with house money, Sergio. That's the way I see it. And let's see what happens.
Yeah, Fred and I are offering to come over. We'll bring them some tacos or something if you like. Yeah, maybe you can fire up the pit outside. Go cook for us while we watch the game inside.
Yes.
All right. So we're kicking off a new spring semester, and we're up and running again. So tell me how things are going right now.
Did the first semester not zip by pretty fast?
It did, man. It was too.
Now that we're into the second semester, before you know it, we're going to be graduating our kids. It's going to fly by fast, So one of the things that we're looking at is the new legislative session, in hopes that the legislators invest more money into our public schools.
Yeah.
So that we're hoping that 2 years ago we were promised quite a bit significant investment into our public schools, but that didn't happen due to the voucher fight. Yeah. So hopefully this year something good comes out of the legislative session. I don't know what you're hearing out there. I know you talk to those people quite a bit.
Yeah, well, everybody has a wish list, and I want to check with you on that real quick. If Edinburgh CISD, if you do have legislative wish list that you've shared with some of the state lawmakers, like what do you prioritize?
For us, Sergio, we think that the basic allotment, the money they give us per child that comes to school, has been the same for 5 years. Even though as you better than anybody knows, the inflation that has hit our country, probably the world, in the last 4 or 5 years have been significant. And in light of that, the basic allotment, the money they give us per child has stayed the same. And so, but at the same time, the price of gas, the price of materials, the labor cost, everything keeps going up. And so that is why, Sergio, most school districts are running at a deficit. We are not, thank God, we are not running at a deficit. We have been able to pass balanced budgets in light of the fact that we still have not gotten a significant increase in funding. But most school districts, I would say 95% of the districts in the state of Texas, public school districts, are struggling with balancing budgets. And so a lot of it had to do with the funding that's coming out of Austin to public schools. It hasn't increased in the last 5 years, and with inflation, the pressures of inflation.
Mm-hmm. And in the last 3 years, I mean, it's reality. I mean,
yes, you know that. You know that better. You talk economics every morning.
25 to 30% different compared to 3.5 years ago. Imagínate. And with salaries not going up, and everybody's trying to make their way. Yes, 95%, 95% of school districts.
I would say they have deficit budgets, and they're struggling to survive. Including here in the Valley, Rio Grande Valley. most school districts are struggling, to balance budgets, and hopefully Austin listens to our public school leaders,
Yeah.
and they know that public schools are struggling in Texas, probably the nation.
Yeah. You know why you're able to pay the bills though and keep everything in the blanket Edinburgh is because you're not buying any new chairs. You got those old chairs that are creaking and making noise as well. You still got some old like I do here.
Mhm.
And yeah, you have to be very responsible in the way that you allocate the money
Yes.
and keeping it in the black
Mhm.
and also providing top security. And then of course the other money you got for the bonuses
Mhm.
still provide that blessing. I think it says a lot about
Mickey Whithaft, the mother.
yeah, turn that off. Right. It says a lot about how you guys are managing over at the school
Yes.
district, Edinburgh. Yeah.
Yes, we do. We Sergio, we talk budget every day of the year. Every single day we're talking budget with our team here. I tell people this, when the football season's over, let's say high school, uh, you start preparing for the next season the day after the football season's over. You start getting ready, right? You don't start getting ready in July. With budgeting, it's the same thing.
Yep.
We approve the budget in August. We start getting ready for the next budget the following day, and we keep an eye on it and keep an eye on it to make sure that we make smart decisions with the limited dollars that we have. And
Dr.
so,
Mario, yeah, Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent of Schools, Edinburgh CISD. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
yes, we're good. So the budget is extremely important. We're talking people's livelihoods, and so I take that very very seriously. We don't want to let people go, right? And we've never done that, and we don't want to do it. So we talk budget every single day in preparation for the next year's budget, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of flexibility coming out of Austin with a little bit more money for Texas public schools.
Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent, Edinburgh CISD. And yes, we always talk economic issues. We're so blessed to have folks at economic development from all across the valley, and mayor, city manager. We talk about what the big conversation today was with Brownsville at the port and with Elon Musk and everything, especially at the port with all these welding jobs and all these kids that are graduating high school with certifications to go weld as well. And over at your Career and Technology Center, that massive 100,000 plus square foot facility, I understand you got some air conditioner repair, HVAC, electrician openings as well. So tell me about that.
Oh yes, we I was telling our team we pretty soon, probably February, March, because we are a large employer in Hidalgo County, probably the largest. We almost 5,000 full-time employees. Every single day, Sergio, since last spring break, and no hyperbole, every single day that I come to my office, I sign a paper of an employee either resigning or retiring. Every single day, that doesn't go by. We're a large employer, right? Um, the and I was telling the team, we're gonna get to February, we're gonna put a stop, especially on campus, on filling those vacancies until we get a clearer picture of what kind of funding we're getting from the state.
Okay.
The jobs that we do not stop, that we continue to hire, are trades jobs, air condition repair, electrical repair, carpenters, mechanics, that type of work. We hire all the time because we never have enough. If I look at our vacancy list this morning, there are plumbers, 2 or 3 plumbers that I need. There are electricians that I need. There's air condition repair, air condition and heating specialists that we need. We hire all the time. Those people are critical to keep our campuses going. And there's a lot of competition for that. There's private industry, as you know, in the valley is exploding, and they take these specialists from us. They pay more than we do typically, and so we're competing with them, and we constantly have those positions. If I probably have 10 specialist vacancies on top of my table waiting for people.
Well, there you go, Freddie. Freddie knows how to fix HVAC. He's like one of these HVAC people. He's a jack of all trades, including HVAC. But he continues to run the radio station around here. Well, Freddie, let's go. Right? You're like the boss. Yeah, we already know Dr. Salinas, right? I'm in good with boss. I know Dr. Salinas. Tell me about enrollment. What's going on at Edinburgh CISD? Dr. Mario Salinas,
Yeah,
superintendent.
and one of the things that helps us, Sergio, one of the things that helps Edinburgh ISD with our budget, children means money. We're one of the few districts that has a stable enrollment. We're not gaining a lot. We're not losing a lot. We stay pretty stable. So that helps. That helps significant. That's very, very significant because children come to our campuses and they bring money with them when they come to our school. So our enrollment is stable with us. I walk downstairs with our attendance people. There's always people there registering, new people, families coming into Edinburgh, registering their children. And so we're stable. We continue to attract students with all the different programs that we have, including the collegiate high school, the early college high school, the Kate Center, the Vision Academy, Dropout Recovery, all kinds of programs. The early childhood programs. We continue to attract families, and that is helping us come up. That helps us with coming up with the necessary dollars to balance our budget.
A reminder: Edinburgh CISD is open enrollment.
It's
like
open enrollment.
Everything from the little babies, pre-K 3, pre-K
3 through 12. We're open enrollment. All we welcome all, especially if you work in Edinburgh. Let's say the university, the courthouse, the hospital systems. Yeah. If you work in Edinburgh, you're welcome to bring your children here, and we even take care of them after school through after-school programs if they're small.
The collegiate high school as well. Mm-hmm. Collegiate high school open, right? And of course, all the technical training available. Mm-hmm. UIL school activities. What season are we in right now? What's next as far as all the?
Right now, we're in the middle of basketball. We're getting started with baseball and softball. We're in the middle of soccer. We're getting started with track. We're starting with. There's a lot of things going right now with our music programs. Go to the spring programs. We Edinburgh ISD, and last spring you got a little bit of it. All the different state champions that we brought to present to you. Different groups: athletics and fine arts and academics. Edinburgh ISD is a big believer on after-school programs, be it sports, be it fine arts, be it academics, be it the little ones. We invest significant dollars. We think it's very, very good for children to get exposed to these type of programs, and they excel. As you know, I brought several teams, maybe 4 or 5 different teams to you, athletics and academics.
Olympic caliber runners. Counting champs. We're just getting started. I'm looking forward to May. Hopefully, you can bring some more champions.
Yes, I'm looking forward to hopefully we can. It's gonna be tough. I think we introduced to you maybe 4 or 5 state champions, wrestling champions, track champions, math champions, accounting champ. It's tough to do. State of Texas, to be a state champion, it is very, very difficult to do. But hopefully, we can bring more state champions and introduce them to your show. For the people that are out there, they listen to your show.
I love those programs. And Dr. Mario Salinas, Edinburgh CISD, benchmarking. You got some testing coming up.
That's right around the corner. That's big for us, Sergio. Even though it's a minimum standards test, that's what they use to grade our schools, to grade the district. The state assessments, they're in 2 months away. So we'll start benchmarking next month in February, getting ready for that. That is very significant to all public schools in Texas, all of them. They get funding, they get grade, they get graded, and people see these scores, and they associate quality with these scores. Even though I personally think they're minimum standards, well, we prefer, the advanced placement program. But that's what we get that's what we get graded on, and so we're getting ready for that. It's very, very important for us. We'll do benchmarking next month. A benchmark, to those of you that are out there that are not familiar with this type of language, a benchmark is like a practice test to get them ready for the real test in March and April.
You got a wrestling tournament taking place at the district, right?
Yes, sir. We have one today and tomorrow. If you'll recall, Sergio, last year I brought a young lady from Edinburgh High School, a 100-pound young lady, was state champion in wrestling. From Edinburgh High, a young lady. And so, yes, we have a big wrestling tournament here in Edinburgh. We got teams from all over the state coming to wrestle in the city of Edinburgh.
Dr. Mario Salinas, Edinburgh CISD, every week on the program. Today he's going solo because his media assistant, Lisa, and also Dr. Tony Garza, they took the day off because, UT's playing tonight. So he showed up to actually talk with us.
The UT plays, and they're sledding in Dallas, but Lisa and her assistant, they both took a day off. I guess they're sledding here in the Valley too, I guess.
Can't come in today, sir. Oh, yeah. You hear all the sizzling fajitas in the background. They're getting ready for the party tonight. What, Freddie? Oh, yeah. Final score. What's your prediction for tonight?
I predict that Texas will win 37-31.
37. Ooh, that's kind of close. Hey, did you see the Notre Dame Penn State?
I saw that. I saw how they pulled it out the very last.
That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. You're not flying into the game tonight, are you? You're not.
Well, I am not. I am not going out there. Almost, I think 100% of the national commentators, pundit, claim that Texas doesn't have a chance. I think they do.
Oh, Dems is fighting words.
I think they do.
Right. No, tonight. Lots taking place over Edinburgh CISD. How are we doing on time, Fred? I forgot to ask you. You're good? Okay. All right. Edinburgh CISD, as I mentioned before, is open enrollment. Lots taking place this semester. Want to enroll your child? 956-289-2300, 956-289-2300. Anything else before I let you go, amigo?
Well, no, Sergio, we want to wish you a Happy New Year to you and to all your listeners. Happy New Year and prosperous. And hopefully our community continues to grow. And that's good for us. It's good for our kids. It's good for all of us.
Yeah, and keep leading the way, Mario, as far as the technical training for all those jobs. Wow, I never thought I'd be seeing such prosperity and economic opportunity taking place in the Valley. And it all starts over there at the port, starts at Brownsville, starts at East steel, everything else taking place. And we got jobs that our babies, our huercos can fill. And they get technically trained there at Edinburgh CISD as well. Be safe, amigo.
Thank you.
Go Longhorns. Go Longhorns tonight.
Go Longhorns.
We'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right.
Edinburgh CISD, The Sergio Show, News Talk 710 KURV. This hour of the program is a service of Best Restaurant Supply. A big thank you as well to DLJ Commercial Roofing.
News, information, and entertainment in crystal clear digital quality. Download the Radio Parmi app and listen to News Talk 710 KURV and our family of Radio United broadcast and digital stations. The Radio Parmi app. Download it now.